Of course, we're going with the Ravens all day. Okay.
Boy, we've just gotten started here, and already these guys have been handed a really difficult decision to make. Excellent selection. Just what this team needs to maybe get him over the hump.
Frank Gore, I need a running back.
Leap out here with this guy. He will be a very important part of this ball club. Oh, no need to worry about this guy. Just plug him right into the starting role, and he'll be a massive upgrade.
Brandon Marshall.
In these middle rounds, you have to start asking yourself, do you settle for what's available now, or do you try and push your luck? Oh, no question that this guy's going to grade out as a huge impact over what was there before.
Nasty.
Halfback.
Yeah, here's a spot where the fan base would be clamoring for a skill player. But do you listen to them, or go after someone who can help you up front? What to do here? Build up the interior of your line, or get that skill player to add another
Okay, that's all I'm doing
and there's a pick that'll certainly help. Maybe not an impact signing, but you're not going to hit a home run every round.
Cornerback. Okay, I got two good corner. Left tackle.
With time running short, you've got to hope some guys fall into your lap, or you could be left with some real holes on your roster.
Jimmy Graham. Oh, duh, I have two.
Still a few holes on this roster, and not a lot of time left to do anything about it. Options here on both sides of the football. It's pretty much of a coin flip if you ask me.
We already got a cornerback, middle linebacker. He's good. Okay, I have to get another wide receiver. Halfback.
And now, which side of the football will they address here? Some interesting options either way.
Strong safety. Defense. Okay.
Now it's getting to the time of the draft where you really want to get lucky and hope somebody falls into your lap.
Cornerback. Okay, this one is gonna be good.
Boy, it's finger crossing time now. With the end in sight and a few more
Tight
holes
end.
to fill, you've got to be hoping that there's still a gem
My
or two that
cornerback
becomes
is back.
available.
Halfback. Tight ends.
No difference.
Patrick Peterson. But I already got them. Everything else except I knew I should have got that left tackle.
Need some leaders, and they've got one right here.
Okay, that's good.
And with that, you've just wrapped up putting together your very first draft champion squad. From here, you can modify your lineup if you'd like,
I'm good.
Or if you're ready to go, feel free to jump right into game number 1.
AI will dynamic develop trait.
Begins today. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is Draft Champions. The Ravens enter play this afternoon, ready to see what they've got and how.
Let me guess, kick off.
And it's the birth of a new club as we're underway in Draft Champions. This one fielded at the 5. Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Okay,
that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
McNabb, and his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Crockett Gilmore, there. And it's 3rd down. And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the 2nd down incompletion. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's McNabb. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
You need to stop trying to trip.
I'm
trying to trip the ball.
Him in this type of a situation. When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call,
Cover 3 Sky.
you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go.
At least you're
because you might
stopping him.
wander into some tough coverage.
They go play action. It's McNabb. Throwing over the middle,
catch it.
Incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time, and it's 3rd and short.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to
cover 3 hard flat,
see the ball thrown and react to it very quickly.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here.
Oh, wait. Turn up my TV.
To throw, McNabb. And he'll just toss it away.
4th and 2.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes.
Fake.
And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away.
14. Oh, no fake. About to be at the 1.
Out of bounds, sailed over, looked like right near the pylon. This one's going to be perfect. Directional kicking at its finest, right down at the 1-yard line. And tough starting field position here. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
And they'll get him down up.
Yo, what the heck?
Past the 15. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line.
That's
showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch. Especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Yeah,
see if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming
highest
more
player
like a body
is
blows guy.
90.
Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Now he's going to throw deep right side. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. From the gun on 3rd down, Manning. He's going to take another shot here. It's caught inside the 25.
That's what I like.
In for a Ravens touchdown. Jimmy Graham, 63 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if the quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you could do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35.
Okay.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they'll be looking to avoid what happened last time, which is punting the football.
When you look at how teams complementary football comes into play, how do I take care of my defense? How do I take care of my offense? Well, the defense is taking care of them in a lot of ways. Now it's time for the offense to jump things up and help their defense out. Give them a little bit of rest.
Yeah, time for them to give them a rest. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
2nd down, McNabb. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And the D looking like they may blitz. From the gun, here's McNabb. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Mario Edwards in there to drop him for a 6-yard 4th down. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And no one there to stop it. Hits at the 8, but it carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Split belly.
They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. Oh, look at the juke.
Oh, why is it doing? I turned that off.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Trying to get out
as
of
they take it over,
Miami.
we step aside. On 2nd down, here's Manning. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. He's got a man complete. And he's finally taken. 2nd quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the Ravens who have the football. And they've got it here with a 1st down.
Stretch.
Gore back there is the lone setback. He'll get it running right. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Not an ideal spot to be on 1st down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in 2nd and manageable.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. On play action, it's Manning. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll slide down to avoid the contact. And give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Oh, yeah.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Always keep somebody there.
This game and hand out the grade sheets.
Expect the
He's
unexpected.
going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
They'll roll him out right. This is caught. Clark. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. The Dallas Clark back in his day so good at catching red zone touchdown passes, but he's also very good in the middle of the field, anywhere in the field.
Absolutely fearless. Could absorb hits, absorb contact, not get knocked off of route.
This is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Dennis Pitta from 3 yards out, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right?
I didn't throw it in the middle of the field.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterback's like there's nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kolamisi from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. Back now. As I search for my cue card here, there we go. Coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will join us from Orlando. He'll have highlights and analysis from our first half of play.
Well read.
Thank you. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. Here's Brad Nordman now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And the Ravens, they'll take over. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. That last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
His throw's going to be incomplete. Will Fuller was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. On 3rd down, they'll run with Gore. Oh, nice spin. Now the Bears have led. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And look at this, it's a fake. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. 62 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some more.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Here we go.
A play fake. Now McNabb. He's got time. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And he's unable to grab it.
Yeah.
Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. So 3rd and medium here. 3rd and 5.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Here's Brad Nordman now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
Oh, spinning away. Spins past another.
Oh, my man.
35 yards on the return. Picked up some good blocks as well. And possession will change
That's
here with
why I
very
picked
little
you.
time remaining until halftime.
I got you in a pass.
From midfield, here's Manning. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. One final try now for Manning. And that is incomplete. So this guy's just sitting there, right? He's got like 30 hot dogs in front of him. And what's that? Apparently we're back. Okay, so Larry's halftime show got cut off. Sorry, we were doing story time here in the booth. We are ready, though, for the 3rd quarter. They find some open field.
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Will Fuller, nobody there to stop him.
Oh, yeah.
All the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Will Fuller, 89 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
So let's try this
That's
again.
like a perfect
After the
kick.
kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Ian Williams breaking through to get him for a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now the Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd down.
Could be a blitzer.
Not expected.
Out of the gun, McNabb. Finding pressure up the middle, and down he goes. Koamisi coming in to drop it for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what
15,
happened on that play.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. Look at the dance and the juke. Look at the spin.
Balance.
A second spin.
Turning and turning and turning.
Second. Wait. second or third touchdown.
Will Fuller, his second touchdown.
Yep, second.
And the Ravens add on. Well, what a game for him. He hits for the return cycle, so to speak. He had the kick return. Now the harder part, just got the punt return for a touchdown.
And I would imagine that the special teams coach, as the ball left the punter's foot, he was thinking, should have kicked away from him.
Yeah.
Should have kicked away from him. He's in a groove, and sometimes you hit those grooves or those zones in a game, and he's in one now. He's in perfect sync with his teammates blocking, and he knows how to find the end zone.
Now it's Crowder. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They run. Devontae Freeman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people, because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers, because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
So nothing there. I don't
Y'all
know
better
if that's
kick it
all in
out.
the back, though. You got to look at blocking there, don't you?
I would agree with that totally.
Y'all better kick it out.
Win at the point of attack. Instead, it was the defense getting it done again
11.
and holding them to no gain.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 20.
Block your man.
That'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return.
I could have got somewhere.
And will come the offense as they take over. And now here come the Ravens. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Nope.
He rifles one that's intercepted. That's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman.
Oh, dang. They have Richard.
About the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners. Guys you can't complete passes against. Richard
I didn't know they had Richard. Then I would have never threw it.
The best part of his game,
Bet.
no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well. Hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. To throw on second, McNabb. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Y'all better grab that.
The Ravens. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Don't you dare.
And almost intercepted. It would have been his 2nd pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
Not only did they drop
Hello,
what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
They fake the handoff. Now Manning rolling to his right. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And brought down not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on 1st down. Escaping.
Open.
Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Will Fuller from 6 yards away. And the Ravens have used the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom, put his foot in the ground and got inside for the pass.
Got inside for the pass, got inside for the catch and the score. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And they're able to return this one all the way up to the 45.
Right. He only went for like 8 yards.
Teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points. And
they ain't gonna come back.
Touchdown, not a field goal.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. No gain on the play there. Second down. 3-4 defense, usually here you'll see the linebackers come up, make those plays, but the nose tackle also vital.
That was so vital because what you just pointed out, normally he eats up blockers. It allows the linebackers to get to the ball carrier. In this case, he did his job and then some.
9 rushes, 10 yards. How?
It's a loss of 2, now third down. Let's try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Nope.
All right, Brandon, you know me as well as anyone. You know I don't usually act.
Back now at Lambeau. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Defense showing blitz. Now it's McNabb. And Thomas has it. It's a pickup of 16.
How much head on head that would have not been good.
And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Just getting back used to it. I was playing Xbox all day. Just getting back to use to my control.
Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Let's go, guys. No points. No points. Come on. No points.
I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
And he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. On third down, Devontae Freeman. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Please go for it.
By the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. That's on target, but it's no good. He had it online, but it came up just shy of the crossbar. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, he's got a big leg, and when everything comes together, he can certainly hit from long range, but this one's going to come up just a little bit short. A very good effort, though.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him
Oh, wow.
back.
Guess what? I'm about to gain that back.
The offense moving quickly to the line.
I feel like Nick and like I'm riding
He's
out.
going to fire one deep over the middle. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, go ahead and throw the ball, man. You got the big lead. You got the clock on your side. Obviously, they don't care much about the feelings of the other team, do they?
Well, I was going to say, you better run to the locker room pretty quick after this one.
Well, right now, maybe. They're just looking at it from the fantasy perspective. More points for everyone if they win big.
Almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
What do you mean?
I guess they figure
Richard Sherman's the only one who picked the ball.
Downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone. You throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times. Tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. And incomplete there.
Right, yo, push him off you.
Jars the ball free.
Don't let him put his hands on you.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet,
you know what?
They have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
He finds his target, Fuller. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, this game is definitely over, but we do know some people like to go ahead and continue to add to their score, don't we?
Yeah, I don't know that they need to add any more right now, though. I'm just starting to think about those dinner plans tonight, my friend.
Now, you and I will be thinking about dinner plans, but we also know they're playing people are thinking, how can I get some more scores for my fantasy, for other things? They're trying to figure that part out now.
By the way, last weekend we went sushi because that's what you wanted. We're going steak tonight.
I'm in.
All right. Up big, and they go for 2, and they get it.
I remember being in high school and seeing an article in the paper where a local columnist had said, why are we fighting over sportsmanship and running up the score? Just run it up on everybody and deal with it. Some people just don't care that way, and obviously this coach feels the exact same way.
So that article is saying the defense should be able to stop them.
That's what they're trying to say. Hey, if you don't want it to happen, stop them. Otherwise,
but they can't stop.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
McNabb. And this is going to be caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That play was well covered. Just tried to check it down. Unfortunately, we're not able to find any yardage on that one.
Second down, McNabb. He shakes him off. Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup.
Y'all let him get that.
And just like that, it's third down. Time for a break.
Come on, guys.
All over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
No better
so
than
Bears
us.
with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. From the gun, here's McNabb. He finds his target. It's Crowder.
No touchdowns for the man.
All the way down inside the 20-yard line. A very
Come on, no
solid
touchdowns.
gain of 27. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. It's caught right side. It's Hearns. A gain of 6 there on first. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
Well, cover 2. Yeah, finally, cover 2 hard flat.
Getting outside of the pocket, that they'll do it on purpose. Doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Out of the gun, McNabb. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue
cover
the drive,
2,
which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now McNabb.
yes, come on, you could have
He
intercepted.
was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's second down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Outside.
To throw on second, McNabb. To the
No.
sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
But I want no points given.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, come on.
That decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right? And sometimes...
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Manning looking to throw it. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. Oh, look at the string.
No.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Manning now on first down. To the sideline, and oh, a nice catch there. Made sure the feet were inbounds, and they were. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off. Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Come on, yo, that was you.
Complete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to...
Come on.
The bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Manning,
Fuller, I'm trusting you.
He's
Fuller.
Try and go deep again. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
There's no doubt in my mind.
And do you hear that? Do you hear the...
It's not scales, right? I don't hear scales. Do I actually hear a tune being warbled?
I think the fat lady's humming.
Yeah, she's doing more than humming. She's belting it out right now.
She's full.
Scoreboard.
Yeah,
Scoreboard. Okay, see you guys later.